This is the first video that we're going to put up, and this one came to the front because it seems to be one that an awful lot of people struggle with, and I just felt that this simple little jig that I built might help some people overcome this. It's really tough with a block plane clamping your tops down to get two absolute perfect curls to join the two pieces together. Any little bump or catch or grain, anything can mess it up. And by the time you're done, if you're struggling with it, you could end up chewing away quarter inch, 3/8 of an inch of material trying to make a good joint. And one of the pieces that I'm working on here right now, I only have an eighth of an inch uh, play for this size top. So if I were to remove a quarter of an inch, it would be unusable to me. I would have to wait and use it on a smaller guitar. On this particular guitar, it's 15 and a half inches, and I just do not have the extra material to make a mistake trying to run a plane on it. So this method will allow me to make two passes and make an absolute perfect joint, make it foolproof. This little jig, all you do is clamp one side in and clamp the other side in, only cut enough to take away any bow or concave, so that you end up with a straight path down the middle, and both pieces really after the first cut could probably be joined. But what I do, making that first cut just to straighten things out, then I bump it in about a 32nd of an inch on each side, and I make another pass. And a lot of times what this does, beyond just removing any of the small splinters and fuzz that you get on a router cut, it just makes no pressure on the cut itself. I know if you've experienced cutting into a heavy piece of wood and you're trying to take a bit too much material, it can control your router a bit more than you really want. So the first cut, you take an eighth of an inch and make everything nice and straight, and the second one you take a 32nd of an inch, and they fit together just absolutely perfect. Now it's important when you make your pass with your router that you only go through once. Do not go up through and then pull it back through. You may bump one side more than the other, but that depends on the groove that you make for your router base. Now if your groove is perfectly tight and snug, then there should be no problem. But it's still much safer to just make one pass through, doesn't matter which direction, to have a perfect fit from one side to the other. And you can see now as I pull this piece out, I get rid of a few little fuzzies that are hanging there. And then when I put these together and I hold them up to the light, it's just absolutely perfect. And that's what we're straighting for. I probably did a half a dozen tops in a matter of about 20 minutes. If you got any questions, just go to the contact page, leave me a message or a note. Be happy to talk to you. Thanks.